Nope. Better good than worse. What is up, everybody? It's cold, if you couldn't tell. For some of you, it's not that cold. For me, it's 35 degrees and I'm cold, okay? It is the day after Thanksgiving. Some Friday thing. And I've got a couple hours this morning to kind of tinker with stuff. I need to, in the last video, we got the brakes hooked up. The driver rear brake is the only one that I haven't been able to get fluid to. Just pumping the pedal, so we gotta look into that hopefully quick. I got this handheld bleeder thing. We'll see how that works. I bought that because, for one, I work by myself all the time, and we're also gonna have to bleed the clutch in this thing by myself. So hopefully that deal works good enough. But if we can get all that done, you can't really see it. I'm hoping to get the motor put up on an engine stand, kind of look at it, but it kind of depends on what this brake deal turns into. So I'm gonna finish off this cup of coffee and get to work, I guess. Hang on. Okay, I got my bleeder thing set up, hopefully. Get my head in here. It's just gonna go on the bleeder, obviously. Stating the obvious. And like I said, I haven't been able to get fluid to this side yet. So before I dig too far in, we may have to dig a little further, but before I do, we're gonna try and pull a vacuum on this. I don't really know how much I should pull. Is there directions? Probably not. How about that much? And now I'm gonna crack the bleeder, see if maybe it'll draw the fluid over here. Hopefully. Draw the fluid over here. Draw the fluid over here. Draw the fluid over here. Well, shocker. That didn't work. Now we get to try and pull this line off and probably break it and have to make a new one. Great. This sucks. My head doesn't fit. Ah, right in the face. Right in the face. How dumb can you be? Well, it's a good thing coral smells good. It is my cologne for the rest of the day. Glasses? Who needs to see out of them? That was pretty dumb. I can't see nothing. Let's be a little more cautious this time. Oh. Okay. The fitting broke loose. Oh. Wow. Okay. That was surprising. Let me know if any fluid shoots out of there. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, you guys didn't tell me. Great. Now I have made a huge mess. Perfect. So that means we're getting fluid through the line, at least. Hopefully that doesn't mean our wheel cylinder is bad. Probably does, because I don't have one. Should have ordered one, probably. Oh well. Hindsight's always 20/20. Yeah, we're just gonna crack this bleeder. Maybe this bleeder is bad. Maybe. It's a possibility. Maybe we'll just take it out. If I was smart, I would grab a ratchet. Too bad I'm not very smart. I'm counting on you guys again. Don't let me down this time. Let me know if fluid shoots out of there. Did it? Did we do it? No? Perfect. What would happen if we spray this into there? And maybe not into my face. I wonder if that would kind of free things up a little bit. Okay, I took the wheel cylinder out because just spraying stuff in it was not getting me anywhere. And maybe you can see if I do, oh, now you're not gonna do it. That is some nasty stuff coming out of there. So I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try just pulling this apart. Maybe. I'm sure all this stuff is very old and very crusty. I'm gonna see if I can get some stuff sitting in it and get it cleaned up. Who knows? Maybe we can at least get by for a little while. I thought these seals came out of here. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, all that screwing around did me no good. Shocker. So the wife wants to go do some Black Friday shopping, and we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna see if I can maybe stop and get a new wheel cylinder. Hopefully someone has one in stock, but we'll see. And yeah, we'll continue videoing sometime in the future. Probably. See ya. It's the next day. It's not going how I thought it was going to go. First off, I went to go try and find a wheel cylinder for this, which is harder than it should be. And my truck has something in the tire. So before I ended up finding a wheel cylinder, which I'll show you in a minute. But before I get to that, I gotta plug this tire. And then new game plan is try to get the brakes to work and get the wheels on this. By this I mean the Nova. Yeah, I believe that's the subject in question. Okay, back to brakes, I guess. Here, I couldn't find an exact match because I don't know exactly what that rear end came out of. So this is what I came up with. That's the part number. It's very similar, but also quite a bit different. So that probably won't work. Perfect. Oh. Too old for this. Got the other one out of here. Let's see if I can get this one to go in. Really don't want to take everything apart because then I gotta put everything back together. Makes sense in my head. Anyway, what's going on here? This part where we find out that it's not gonna work. Probably. That bolt started. That's something. Everything hooked up like it should. That's a good sign. Well, looks like we are getting fluid for the first time, so that's good. I didn't want to end this video without something cool, so I decided to kind of show you guys my vision with the wheels. Because obviously I could have put 15-inch wheels on it, or some different looking wheel, but there's a very specific reason I did not. I think you guys are going to like the way it looks, and if you don't, I do. My wife does. Those are the opinions that matter the most. I don't dislike you guys, but it's my car. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Now, keep in mind, sitting like a monster truck in the front and the back, but we'll do some ride height adjustment once we get all the drivetrain and everything in it. I'm going to stop stalling now. Have a look. Woo. It's very hard to get a good angle because of my carport, but we found these caps on eBay, and me and my wife kind of agreed that they'd look right on this thing, and I have to say I think we were right. It's gonna look pretty sweet. They're not brand new, you know. They got some whiskey dents in them or whatever, but I think it's going to fit the look I want for this car. Just right. I mean, it's hard to be mad at that. I am a hubcap guy. I like steel wheels with hubcaps on these old hot rods. If you can't tell by my truck. So, I'm pretty stoked on how that's going to look. And you know, every time you can stick a shiny part on one of these things, it gives you a little motivation. So, that's as far as I'm going to get today. I was hoping to get further. It's just the way she goes. So, hopefully, at least this is not a super long video. But we got brakes now. And we got some sweet looking hubcaps. And next week, we're going to dive into this. We got a bunch of cleanup to do. And when I'm doing that, I'll explain to you what we've got for a motor. I think I already said what we're using for a trans, but we'll get into all that stuff next week. So, I appreciate you if you watch this video. If you could, maybe like it or put a little comment down there. And I'm going to get cleaned up and get the rest of my day going. See ya.